Alright guys, welcome to another video. Taking a little bit of time out here at D1NZ to show you over Carl's car. I was going to just add this in another video, but I'm making an entire video on its own. That's why I was running around like a madman getting that footage then.
Yeah, all good.
But
it's something that I should probably be doing myself, but yeah. I just don't feel like I'm that good at it, and I just like focusing on the driving.
Yeah, no, I still think I'm shit at it, but just do it anyway.
Oh no, you do it right. Like that, I was watching that LZ stuff last night, like at the compound. Fuck, that's sick, man. Yeah. Made me want a BMW.
Oh, our Chelsea's car.
Yeah, I want that little hatchback.
He plays that thing off as like this, like, oh, it's,
nah, that car's
it's a sick car.
That car's sick.
But we're going to have a look over Carl's car now. This is later in the day, but this is earlier in the day, and then you'll see what happened later in the day, and then some things.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Enjoy. All right, so we're down at Carl's pits. He has the most ridiculous S15 ever. Literally an FD car.
Yeah.
Tell us things, Carl.
Yeah, so, I don't know, I just...
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a sucker for the S15, so I decided to build an FD car. I wanted to remove the oil system. My last car had the oil system.
Your other car was an FD car anyway.
Nah,
this is just more FD.
Yeah, nah, this is a legitimate, like, rule by rule FD car.
Yeah.
The other cars weren't, they had the oil system in the car, it was a bit of a letdown.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've bulkheaded the car behind the seat here, and I've focused all on weight balance with this thing. And yeah, it's quite a...
lack of. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally how we had it in the low brain car. Bulkheaded there, and then we actually had the tank over in the... Yeah. Behind there, so...
So everything's just, I've tried to make it as simple as possible, but at the same time it's just not simple, you know? Yeah. It's very intricate, there's a lot in it. Yeah, obviously radiator in the boot, all the normal stuff. And yeah, just focused on quality with it, doing everything right for reliability. I've stuck with the NA package. I love the NA V8.
So what is that? What is that motor? Is it mast motor or something?
Nah, well, originally they did build a motor for me, yeah. But then I build all the motors here now, and yeah, we just still use their components. They have great components, like all their billet, their heads, intakes, everything they do is great. But it's not affordable nor achievable to have motors built in another country. In my opinion.
And especially get all the way out to New Zealand.
There's no support, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pop the hood, but check out the exhaust if you want.
Is it tie or?
Nah, it's just statement.
Jesus, look at that. All wires fab. Quick change. Really cool. Really freaking cool car. Like, just freaking immaculate, guys. So what else? Obviously carbon doors, carbon dash, left-hand drive converted, PDM setup, Hollinger sequential, Motec. Unreal. Super nice US spec roll cage.
Full of water.
Full of water.
Full of water. Standard drift car things.
Yeah. Proper suppression kit. When you're spending this much money on a car, there's a lot of dum-dums that don't do this.
Yeah. I focus, so I'm a big dude, I'm like 135 kilos. So I focused on and obviously working with Graham, my fabricator, he's the fucking man, he does everything correctly. So we focused on just getting my weight as far back and as far in as possible, so the drive shaft's literally about 15 millimeters off the tunnel here. It's all cut in and recessed, and then even my feet pedal box is coming probably
everything's moved back.
Yeah, so just focused on that, you know, like even bringing the gearbox right back, and oil system in the back, battery here offsetted by the fire suppression tank as well, and it all it has good weight balance, which is what I'm after. So yeah, all Motec A to Z, all the telemetry as well is great, you know, like you can see what everything's drawing. Another one of my buddies, Nigel, he does all this for me on Display Creator. So you got all your individual lambers, you can see what's on right now. Trips, open circuits, and then like you have like a main page as well. Buttons
on the dash as well.
Yeah. So you got your radio, your alarm reset, and then your obviously your driver page. Just simplifies things, you know. Last thing you want to see is heaps of shit in your dash.
Simple once it's put together.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of work getting it done.
100%, but it's actually a mission to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work in it.
So, polycarbonate windows as well. Oh, it's scary. There we go.
You've got to slam it real hard.
Yeah. And then a whole bunch of V8. So what, it's a base still an LS?
They're basically just a truck block, like an old 2500.
Oh, like LQ9 or
like
something?
an old truck block, and then yeah, there's just heaps of machining involved. So
is it steel block then?
Steel block, yeah. The aluminium blocks just don't hold together.
So it'd be LQ9 then? I think. It's not the LQ9?
Nah, they're a GM Performance LSX block, and
okay.
And then they're tall deck, so they're a performance block that GM does.
Yeah.
And then yeah, we've brought the cam tunnel out to 60 mil. They're 4165 in the bore, 4 1/8 strokes, and they're 450 inch, and like you can rep them to 9.2, but man, like 85, it's done by 8. You only after that you're turning it for no reason, you know.
Yeah. Or just for some additional wheel speed where you need it.
Exactly, exactly right.
You can't get it out of the sequential or the rear diff gears.
Exactly right, but then expect problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Still hydraulic style power steering setup, just with a underdrive.
Yep. And just I like mechanical way. The electric stuff I'm not a fan of.
It's a bit weird, yeah.
It's a bit weird. I don't like the feel. And then the mechanical stuff, you can get them valve right by the right guy. And
Speedway guys use a lot of these and valve them.
The dude who valves that is a Speedway guy. Yeah, Phil Gaines, and he's great.
Speedway guys are absolutely all about using these hydraulic pumps.
Yeah, power steering is a massive thing. You know, like cooling, filtration as well. Like even my reservoirs, I have filtration in them.
Yeah, right.
And it just helps. And then also, like with the wise fab, and that you're not using all the stroke of the rack, you never really get the air out of them properly. So then we machine up aluminium pistons and put them in the bars, and then that automatically, and then we mill another air bleed in the top of the rack, so then you can get air out of them faster. They're self-bleeding. So if you start it up, then you can literally just do a couple of turns, and then it's bled the system, rather than having all these shaking issues and shit like that. Yeah.
She's a wild machine. So obviously all wise fab, all the latest wise fab stuff. Quick change rear, Hollinger box. And then what obviously rev it out, what does it make?
Be 850 at the tire on my main line.
Yeah.
So like most people they call 1,000 horsepower all too often when it's not really.
Yeah.
So I think you could quite easily call this.
You're calling out Americans right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Even these 1,200 horsepower RY45s. Yeah. But yeah, like I just think that like it's 1,000 horsepower naturally aspirated is a huge achievement.
So no gas.
No gas, just E85.
Yeah. Are you gonna have? Is it intention to have it on gas at any point, or
doesn't need
it?
Yeah. Well, actually, I did have a bog in 5th gear the other day, but that's a tire.
Yeah.
Tire that I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah. So you brought the Valinos out to New Zealand.
Yeah. Me and my wife are into it. We're committed to. Look, at the end of the day, right now in New Zealand, it's just really hard to get any tire deal.
Yeah.
So just to be able to get a good, reliable tire that I know is consistent and the quality's there.
Oh, the quality's through the roof.
Yeah. Like that's
phenomenal tire.
For us, that's all we care about, is just being able to actually go drifting.
Yeah.
There's not enough tires in New Zealand. There's not enough
Not
options.
for the amount of power, because like I said, guys, you even go through Pro Sport Field here, and everyone's running like really crazy setups. Like you don't really see this anywhere in the world. I've been all over. The only place that I think even compares would be Ireland. For some reason, these little islands, they go and build just the most spastic cars and have a crazy scene. Like it's and not enough tires to go around because everyone's mincing them in freaking 2 laps.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
100%.
Honestly, the Pro 2 field or the Pro Sport field is the one that blows my mind, just because the cars are like so sick.
Yeah.
And
100%. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Oh, like he's changing a Holland. That car there's got a Hollinger in it. That thing probably, if he wanted to, it'll make probably more than this.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And you drive it and it's fast. It pulls hard. Yeah.
And they're on a 235 radial in the class.
Yeah.
So basically, where everybody would probably be faster with 450, say 500 horsepower, nice super reliable car, but everyone's sort of making 600 and 700 and all the crazy stuff. So yeah, thanks.
We got pro sport cars that are making some pretty ridiculous cars.
Oh man, they're out of control. All right, thanks for the geezer.
Cool man, all good. Talk soon, mate.
So that's some of my competition. 850 horsepower S15 that's all made of carbon fiber, and yeah, I got a 32 4-door with 400 horsepower. So yeah, we're going to have fun. So Carl, just to follow up on this fucking beautiful car.
Well, yeah, it's still beautiful.
It's just a hatchback now. Hatchback?
It's like Denofa's BMW.
Did you do the old Volino liftoff? Or just too deep?
Nah, it was just too deep. It was full hook, and then I went back into the wall. There was just no one home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got told, and I was like, stop psyching me out.
Oh well. I got him all the way up here.
Yeah, man. It's had a hard hit.
Well, it didn't get the radiator though, did it?
Nah, we'll sort it.
Touchy touch.
Yeah, that's why I like stock body cars, man.
She'd come in touch, but she's all good.
Yeah, no, that's why I like stock body cars.
Oh yeah, keep all the stock shit. Pulls out so easy, eh? So guys, if you thought about having a car like that, that is roughly, it's well into 6 figures, but I think it's lots of 6 figures. Like, I don't know. He does a lot of the work himself, but I think if you were to purchase a car like that or have a car like that built, that would have to be a $300,000 car. So start saving, I guess. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the vlog is going to be out tomorrow from today's drifting action. You'll see it then. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.